Ron DeSantis.
I haven't been to Florida since 2012.
Bro, that nigga just me.
He's like trying to outdo Trump, which is crazy.
He actually is worse than Trump. In that.
Yeah, he's trying to outdo him.
He's more like divisive than Trump. You know what I mean?
He's like a real life Lex Luthor.
Low key.
He's rich.
I feel it, but I think it might be worse than Lex. Most time.
Damn.
Because they're like essentially the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like Lex is a fictional fucking guy. But, yeah, bro, this nigga, he just be saying shit like, bro. He says so much outlandish shit that sometimes when I see articles covering shit he said, like, sometimes it's hard to believe. Like, sometimes it's like...
I know exactly what you mean.
Like, parody. Like, ain't no way he said that type shit. You know what I mean?
I have this cousin that throughout all the Trump's presidency, we didn't watch nothing else on TV besides Trump shit just because it was so entertaining. I'll call him like at 3 in the morning, like, yo, this nigga's throwing towels at Puerto Ricans during a hurricane. No, he's not. And then he puts the TV, he's just like...
Yeah, like, Trump, he would do stuff that, like, I would probably define as like not racist or whatever, but like insensitive. Like,
really outlandish shit.
Yeah, like you just said, Puerto Ricans just got hit with that hurricane, right? And he's doing that. Like, all right, bro, it's a little insensitive.
I remember I called him once. He was like, "You're making fun of retarded people."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, this nigga's crazy."
Yeah. Like that's what I mean.
Shock value worthy shit.
Very insensitive. Like, you know what I mean? Like he doesn't give a fuck. Which is like. I'm not gonna lie, like that's on brand for like a conservative or whatever. Like them niggas don't give a fuck about the people, bro. But Ron DeSantis, on the other hand, that nigga straight up be saying just racist shit. Like, goddamn, bro. Alright.
I just kind of made a connection from what you said. Like, they don't give a fuck about nothing. They're conservative. They're literally people who are conserving the fact that this country was stolen and progressed through slave labor.
Yeah,
that's what they're conservative of.
Listen.
They don't give no fucks.
Just as a human, I don't think it's wrong to have like some, like, hold on to certain traditions that, conservatives like that's part of their whole shit.
They want to conserve.
I still believe in like monogamous relationships and stuff like that. Like people that are not conservative, that are like mad far on the left side, like they don't jack that. They're into this whole like open relationship, poly bullshit. And it's like, all right, bro, like I don't do none of that. You know what I mean? I'm not against it. Like I respect it. Like people do what works for them. But I believe in the, like a traditional relationship setup. And that's just one of the few things that I agree with for conservatives. But the idea of a conservative to me seems mad like, bro, do you expect in the year 2100 that niggas are still gonna like, you know what I mean? Like the idea of a conservative just seems very counterintuitive. It's like, bro, shit changes all the time. The name conservative in its name is talking about conserving old ways. It's like, bro, like I just said, you think in 2100 niggas are still gonna be on the old ways? Like,
that's people that ain't really aware that change is inevitable.
Yeah, so like, that's why to me, it's like the idea of being a conservative just like doesn't really work. You're definitely gonna cut some off the top.
How much? You want like the 3?
Decent amount. Type beat.
Oh no, you want the scissors, I remember. Usually you do scissors up there.
Cause I like to keep hair up top and not like, once it starts like right now it's like, it's bulging, you feel me?
Yeah.
It needs a trim. Cause for me, the important thing for my cut is like the sides, like the way you fade the sides.
Yeah, like maintaining that look.
Yeah, and like the hairline. Lining everything up and the shape up, man. We're from the hood. Shape up's gotta be on point.
Yep. I know exactly what you mean, because when you go to the suburbs or anywhere in PA,
them niggas got no hairline. Or like
you can't tell the difference between a guy's hairline and a girl's hairline.
Yeah, there's no prioritization on the hairline. They just don't give a fuck.
They go to the barbershop and, I went into a white barbershop where they got like the leather thing that comes out that they go like this to, like the malt shop right next to it. Like, Niggas only have scissors and combs.
Oh, hell.
I'm like, y'all don't have no machines?
I'm like, oh no, most of the clientele we have doesn't require machine cuts.
I'm like, oh, okay. Get the fuck out of here. This is why Dominicans are the best barbers there is. We were raped by everybody. We had everybody in there, so we have all kinds of hair that we have to have gotten used to cut in the future. The shit that happened in the 1600s, man, that's the best barbers in the 21st century. A white barber will only get used to cutting white hairstyles. They're not gonna have to know how to fade nothing because a fade is not a part of their regular look. It's crazy. I guess I'd be talking shit about Dominicans, but I fake be proud of being Dominican. They're just kind of embarrassing most of the time.
Nah, yeah, but we touched on that already.
Yeah.
Like, I fuck with being Dominican, bro. It's cool. You know, the culture is cool.
It definitely helped a lot.
Funny ass niggas and shit. But at the same time, like, I'm not gonna say it pretending niggas aren't annoying as fuck.
Yeah. What I'm saying now about this time touching on it again, it's just that it helped a lot with just being able to adapt to a lot of different things all at once. Probably in every aspect of life. See what time Ed cuts here. He said he was on his way, but he said that before and still got here 2 hours later.
Yeah, because I hate when people be like, I mean, we're all guilty of this, but I hate when people be like, yo, I'm on my way, when they're not literally on their way.
Shoes ain't even on yet.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
Oh shit. There he is with his fro. You were on your way. Oh, where'd you get that shirt? I'm about to. Yo, if I was a hoodlum back in the day,
shirt, but for some reason
I would have jumped you back in the day for that shirt. That's a hot shirt. Trip you real quick. Give me that shit.
Yo, I was about to get revived with this cut right now. You know why? I haven't seen you with hair like that, like not maintained.
A long time.
Because usually, you got a dreads or nice cut. Nah, my boy, you're looking like high school Ed right now, old Ed right now. You're looking we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Edwin right now.
Wow.
Where'd you get that Pikachu shirt though?
You just say Amazon.
Oh, Amazon?
Yeah,
that's hot.
Oh, I was gonna comment on the shirt. I like the shirt, but for some reason, because I just did some clothes shopping, buying white shirts, I was just avoiding the plague. But at the same time, it's summer, so when the fuck else are you gonna wear a white shirt? You know what I mean? Cause my goofy ass bought a few black shirts, and it's nigga, black shirts, especially in a weather like this, bro.
I don't think you noticed what I'm wearing. A black hoodie.
Yeah, but I will spare you. I will spare you that by saying, one, it's 12 o'clock, so the sun is literally peaked right now, and two, it's not humid, so you can survive with it.
I did it one day, accidentally. I was just looking for some shit to wear, and it was still changing from hot to cold, and it was kind of the day before was cold, and I wore it, and it was a really hot day. And what I liked about it was I didn't take it off the whole day, because what I liked was that everybody was hot, but instead of me just being hot, just in my t-shirt area, I'm more it's more uniform, because more of my arm is covered, so less of me is hot. I don't know if it's some kind of scientific explanation to it, but I know that I feel better in a hoodie than in a t-shirt in the summer. Just from experience.
Well, one thing I can guarantee that might be is the material of your hoodie versus the shirt. You know?
Yeah. But I also started thinking about people that are whenever they show people that live in deserts and shit, that they have camels or whatever, they be wearing mad shit. And I'm maybe there's something to this that people know about.
I mean, it could cover yourself in the sun.
That's essentially what I'm saying. Since my body's all covered up, only my hands are hot.
The material of the clothing they're wearing, which is typically 100% cotton or something, actual material that's not gonna make you feel like shit, when you're mad hot and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, just blocking the sunlight, because although they may be feeling hot, it's better than still being hot and getting sunburned.
Yeah, you're not getting baked, sun on skin.
that be the shit. It's like, bro, you're gonna be hot regardless. You can be butt ass naked in those places and still be hot as fuck, right? But you can be hot with the sun actually toasting you, like
It's like an umbrella.
man.
Like you're just covering it from touching you.
You're like being like from a city like this, like we have a lot of places that we can like retreat to for shade and shit.
Oh yeah, that's true. They don't have nothing.
Places.
Open spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you on that phone.
Yeah, so
What's the last time you got a cut, Ed?
What was every time the last time he was here?
oh god.
Not the last time I was here. There's been.
no, last time he was here for him.
That was
For
the
him.
last time I heard that.
That was probably like
I think it was.
4 months ago.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it wasn't even summer yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's definitely like 4 months ago. It's crazy that I could say 4 months confident because it definitely has been that long. Because we're already like 2 months into the summer type shit, right?
I don't like looking for new barbers. That shit is whack to me. Like, you just never know.
The problem with, well, at least for me, and I don't like to speak in absolutes, but like finding a new barber is like, bro, you're playing Russian roulette.
It's not just that and finding a new barber. There's also the element of that you guys have been like kind of spoiled by having a barber that comes to you. I myself, one time I went to a barber shop. I made an appointment with a barber because I didn't want to cut my own hair that day. I was like, I don't want to have to clean that shit up again. So I went to a barber. I asked him if I could go. If I got his number the day before, and I texted him. I said if I could come in at 10 because I wanted to like eat breakfast and shit. And he was like, oh no, come at 9:30. I got a spot for you at 9:30. I'm like, all right. I get there at 9:20. He got somebody in the chair. I'm like, all right.
Somebody, bro.
He cutting
That's
somebody
the shit.
all the way to 10:15. Not only did I not get to eat, but I was wasting time.
You could have just kept the same time that you said.
If I come to you, not only am I coming to your house so you don't have to leave, but the moment the haircut starts is the moment that I'm ready and the moment that you're ready pretty much. Because we already agreed on the time.
Niggas be like, oh yeah, this time, but then somebody's in your seat. And even if you come early sometimes, there be a nigga in like even a little bit early, then maybe there could be a dude in your seat. I'm like, bro.
There's like a lack of respect once you already have the new barber because once I started getting the haircut at 10:15, that guy he was cutting was his boy. He stood around for my cut talking to the guy, distracting him, not letting him finish the shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And when barbers turn off their machine to talk,
Shit, bro. Barbershop, yeah, I've done.
that's another thing that's like it's hard to switch barbers when you already gotten used to having your own barber at home. It helps me, but like it doesn't help the customer. I'm surprised, really. Like what I'm doing has to be illegal. Because more people, I talked to once the barbers when I started trying to think about doing this. I asked them why they don't do door to door, and a lot of them have some dumbass excuses like, oh, because you're not gonna have good lighting, you're not gonna have the right chair. This is not the same. You're gonna waste time traveling, and it's like I'm doing it and it's working. Like just pick people that are within close to each other. Wear a light on your head. The chair, I don't really find to be that much of a problem.
Right.
But I expect them to say some shit like, oh, it's illegal. It's too good of an idea. Like, I know that the shit I'm, for one, doing wrong is that I'm making money and not paying taxes. At least that has to be wrong. In, like, let's say a court point of view if somebody was to do something.
Which is bullshit, because like, you pay for your own shit and you just providing the service to niggas. And it's not like you working under anybody.
But I still feel like you're supposed to pay taxes for every time that you make money off of people. Like,
yeah, you're supposed to pay tax on everything, but nigga, fuck taxes, nigga.
like I keep all of the money and
Like Uncle Sam wasn't out there doing all them haircuts, nigga. Uncle Sam ain't get up in the morning to go link a nigga for a cut, bro. Like what they do, bro? Motherfuckers be like, word, you made a bag, let me get 40%. Nigga, what'd you do?
be a gangster.
What did you do?
America is like a gangster holding you at the like, yo, what you got with you? Let me see. Let me get some of that here. You can
And
have
then it's like, all right, bro, we play ball, Uncle Sam. Here, bro, here's your 40%. What you about to do with this money, bro? Nothing. Nothing for me. Nothing for me.
invest in war mostly.
Nigga, invest in the military, invest in government workers, invest in politicians. That's where all that money is on, nigga. I ain't seen none of that shit. Cause it's crazy, cause like, you see this park next to us, right?
What part?
This park right here.
Oh,
right there.
that one, yeah.
That's I'm pretty sure they're like upgrading it right now again or something. But this entire time, that park has been unusable.
Doesn't that belong to a school?
No. Fucking NYPD and like and like park workers and whatever, like, you know, like off-duty cops and stuff, like, they have permits to the field. And they're able to use that shit whenever the fuck they want. And let's say I went, right, with gang, like 60 people, right, to run an actual game, like 30 versus 30 lacrosse, like niggas got teammates on the bench for replacements and everything, like full teams, like.
Well, you get kicked out.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God,
Some
that's
niggas will come and kick
crazy.
you off the field. And
That's
that
beast.
to me is an example of like, bro, not only is this a public park, right, which tax dollars pay for, but y'all niggas are off-duty police officers and firefighters, which also get paid by taxes.
That's
You know what I mean?
abuse.
So y'all gonna take our tax dollars
And the shit you're spending
and
the money
shit
on.
that the taxes was to provide to us,
Yeah.
brother.
Y'all
That's
take,
what I mean. It's like, and they do that shit with an attitude. They don't even think about that shit.
they should just go to high schools and take lunch money too.
Like them niggas don't even think about that. I'm like, yo, bro, like, y'all double dipping right now. Y'all double dipping.
For real.
Y'all dead ass double dipping right now. Like, what are y'all doing?
I think you're gonna like this haircut the most out of all the ones I ever gave you. I taped it up real nice right here. Went down lower than, I think the half, like up to here, but then it still gradually comes up to like be really tall on the top. Let me show you this shit. And then I'm just fading that right now. It's cool.
I wouldn't to argue with people on social media.
Edwin? What kind of people?
I wouldn't argue with anyone. No matter what.
He should just set up a bench in Bryant Park. Argue me about something.
I heard your man's, right? It's Neon. And I'm glad you don't know who that is. I'm so happy you don't know who that is.
Is that a Trump thing? He's all, I don't know who that is, never seen him.
That goofy ass Aiden Ross, fucking fake red pill. I'm not even gonna say red pill because he's not. That nigga's some nerdy ass, pop ass little Indian kid. But like he would be on those like short calls with like Aiden Ross and like Andrew Tate sometimes and like
That shit was.
all these other niggas and shit.
Andrew Tate isn't even red pill. He denounced that shit. That shit is going too far. It's like there's an idea, niggas talk about it, then to make money, niggas get more radical. It's like, bro, like, come on, this shit's so corny. This shit's so stupid.
Bro, that's everything on there.
Ooh, is that your
It's called Griffin.
AirPods case?
Yeah.
Oh, but that's not waterproof though.
I doubt it.
Look cool.
The Amazon
cases
Enjoyer.
suck, bro.
Nigga, AirPods suck. That's where you should have left it.
I don't know. I never used any other headphones. I like the AirPods. They lasted me. People be saying they shit be breaking. I'm like,
Nah, I still have mine.
I still have mine too.
Mine haven't broke or nothing like that. Even though they did technically break. Like I dropped one of the headphones and like the shit just like detached, but like you could pop it back on. But
Greg, you want to take off half of what you have or a little bit of what you have?
nah, like half, definitely half.
All right.
But fucking, I don't know, bro.
These RP niggas talking about race too. It's like, bro, like y'all literally do not know what
Nah,
y'all
they
talking
need to stay in their
about.
lane. They need to stay
like
in their
that's
lane.
what I'm saying. I'm like,
Stay in their lane.
Sneeko be talking about like black.
Oh yeah,
people
Sneeko be on there too.
And Myron Gaines be talking about black. I'm like, stop talking about race. Y'all
They-
niggas don't know what y'all
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I don't know how they let this person win. I don't know if you've seen this like fat, like super fat, like trans person, like this like white ass fat, like they were trending a little bit. Ugly ass, like Shrek looking, like trans person,
You
right?
just killed somebody, bro.
No. I'm violating, but I'm also
You
gonna give them
just
props
shot
right now.
that
Like,
person in
I'm
the
gonna give
face.
them props right now
Right,
because
respect where it's due.
even though I just violated them on how chopped they look, they were still mad confident and didn't give a fuck about what niggas had to say, bro. They still had the balls
The ball.
They still had the courage to get on
general
a Discord
parts.
video call with Aiden Ross, Sneeko, and that nigga Neon, bro. And all three of them niggas were just like, bro, that nigga Neon was just like threatening with violence and like saying, man, like, bro, like a rabid animal, bro.
I think, are you talking about that fat, really fat, like person with like the double chin?
Yes.
I seen like a clip of Sneeko roasting them.
Yeah, nigga, I see memes. I see mad memes of the person just there, like, not phased by anything they're saying. It's like, oh, based Chad trans person versus virgin,
Fucking Sneeko.
like virgin this dude, and it's just, and it's like literally, that's like literally what that meme is, like the Chad Wojak and the ragey one. That's literally exactly how that conversation was going. That trans person was just there, like not getting any reaction to them,
Anything they-
and while they're just like
already.
hissing, bro, just the vitriol coming from them. Just, you're so disgusting and
They
ugly.
be like the biggest haters, and then talking about like Allah and talking about like all this other.
Bro, that's just a cope.
Niggas
It's
saying,
just a cope.
oh, niggas be virtual signaling while virtue signaling. I'm like, bro, like y'all niggas are so lame, bro. Like it was cool when it was just entertainment. Now when niggas talk about lifestyles, like, bro, y'all don't even know what y'all talking about, what y'all want to do in life, or like.
Bro, that nigga Aiden, that nigga Neon was violating Adam 22.
And it's funny because it's like as men, how disgusting it is for your woman to fuck another nigga. It's like, bro, this man was living quote unquote the dream of fucking like mad hot ass porn stars. Like, you know, like we all had that dream when we were like
Look.
when we were in high school of being with mad like valley chicks.
Just look at you're disgusting, bro.
That's crazy.
Oh, you gotta get off the Wi-Fi. Nigga
At
Aiden.
least.
Yeah, but Aiden he's trying to be like the arbiter of the conversation,
Yeah,
like
but
the
he's also
middle
kinda
ground.
instigating
But like,
it.
no. He is the same thing as Neon and Sneeko. Like, nigga, he's gone on record on Twitter talking about trans people need to kill themselves, mental illness, etc., etc.
Yeah, I
like,
be seeing like
he,
this nigga named
he,
Leafy. I'm like, why am I seeing this nigga's tweets of him talking about fucking?
bro, that nigga looks like a trans person
Yeah, I
with
was
weird
like,
ass chin and
I
shit.
thought it was I thought it was like a troll page or some shit. I didn't even know that was actually.
Nah, bro, that nigga Leafy is cooked. I don't know how he got so popular, bro. He got so popular for being mad toxic on YouTube.
Yo, are those Crocs?
Yeah.
How you got them covered?
What do you mean?
Oh, I thought those were like you covered up the holes or
Nah,
something.
that's design on that bit.
I was like,
I
that's
mean,
like a
niggas,
Croc
people
shoe.
do that. They put like pins and stuff like that.
Yeah, but those are pins. I thought you had like all a bunch of little things that covered. I would have bought all black and just covered up my black
I
Crocs.
don't want to say this on.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you how they looked on video, like that setup, like this ugly ass person versus these three niggas. But you have to respect the ugly person because they could have very easily just started like crying and like getting their feelings hurt and all this bullshit. But they were just standing tall, like just there, like
Yeah, because
like.
I'm like, bro,
He's
it's
like, yo, y'all niggas is cornballs.
like a bunch of cornballs trying to roast you.
And like,
Someone's doing some, like
Reniel and his cousin are the ones that showed me this video. And like, yo, Reniel's cousin is definitely like that generic, super don't fuck with gay niggas, like Jamaican, bro. That nigga, like he's an example of like, all right, you can't. He may not be the rule, but I don't know if he's an exception because that type of shit is very common in the black community, bro.
You know why specifically more in
niggas,
Jamaicans though?
Niggas like, bro, because that shit is mad taboo out there because of Rastafarianism and all
Not just that, when they had the settlers come to Jamaica, they created that whole shit, that Batsy Boy shit, because they would literally, to break the Jamaicans in, they would literally rape the
rape
men.
them, yeah, that's
They'll
what I'm
rape the
telling
men in
you.
front of everybody. They'll put them like in a thing like that. But then that, I don't know what kind of power structure that is. Like if you're raping me, like that's just you satisfying some kind of like urge you have, but like that doesn't break me as a man, but to that community it did. It's like you got fucked bad niggas, so now you're gay. It's like,
it just looks
nah,
like
he
just-
fucked me.
Yeah.
He raped me.
That shit is crazy. It's just like, cause it's just, I guess this is the biggest form of emasculation. I guess.
Yeah,
like
and then that shit just
he,
stuck
like,
around.
Like
That shit lingers.
that nigga Renee's cousin, bro. Like
telling niggas that
he's
shit.
younger than us too, bro. He straight up like burned them niggas at the stake, kind of like don't fuck with them niggas, like
I said,
word faggot
It's
and
like-
everything. And he was the one that like put us onto that video because like he thinks that shit is funny.
He was laughing.
And like I'm like, bro, this shit is mad. I told both of them, like, yo, bro, this shit is mad corny, bro.
It is. It's
like
lame.
I'm like, bro, this shit is corny, like, because you can sit here and like, sure, you can make fun of this person for how they look and stuff, but you also have to understand that the same way you have the right to talk all that shit, they have the right to live the life they want to do. You know what I mean? You can call it delusional or whatever, but like, bro, that's their life.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
As long as they're not trying to do no weird
And like,
like to other people.
and like, I actually convinced them of what I was saying, because like, yo, bro, y'all need to take a step back and listen to the way this little ass nigga is talking to this other person, like, bro, and see how unbothered this person is to this little ass nigga literally spitting venom out of his mouth. Like, that's how like one-sided the energy was in that conversation.
What if it was one of those bodybuilder ass niggas on that phone talking shit to them? Calling them out for a fight, it wouldn't be funny for this
Not only that, but like, bro, you're not about to let this little ass virgin nerdy ass Muslim kid like think he's funny and
Some
like
random
try to be that nigga. Like, bro, that nigga Neon, bro.
He just looks like a child.
Look at
Like just being a
is
child
what
on the
he's saying,
internet
bro.
is
This is when Neon is famous. Look at these thumbnails, bro. Look at these thumbnails, bro. Look at this nigga. That's the same nigga talking about, I'll fuck you up. You're ugly as shit. Blah, blah, blah. Like, can you imagine some little kid like this talking mad shit to like other people? Like
Rage Tage.
like that's what I mean. Like, all right, bro, the person is trans, they're weird to you, whatever, but you're still a fucking 105
Motherfucker
pound
didn't even live-
little
I thought you
ass,
meant like some big
look at
ass.
this nerd. Like, imagine some nerdy ass kid like this trying to like verbally
I guess
assault
that's
someone.
why it's I guess that's
about-
why it's funny because
You know what I mean?
it's so like it's like so unserious that it's comedy.
You know what's
That's
crazy?
what Renil
You know what it
said.
really
That's
reminds
what
me
Renil
of?
said.
When girls want to be all like, oh, equality and shit, then they be the dykes that want to step up to niggas like trying to fight them, but then they get bodied by the nigga that's trying to avoid the fight. Like, some people want to believe in equality so much that they're gonna negate like physics and like just human anatomy. It's like, yeah, you're a little kid, but you identify as a big nigga. Nah, you're gonna get slammed, bro. Physics, math, gravity. Like,
Like I said, there's a science to you getting bodied, right?
like, you could think whatever you want, but like if you think you're a woman and you're gonna impregnate another woman, like there should be some sense of reality too.
Low key, speaking on biology, since that big person is a biological male, that nigga would body that little nigga Neon. Like, Neon, why are you talking man shit like that, bro? If you were in a room with this big ass person, they will fuck you up. Like, what are you like what are you on right now? You think just because this person identifies as trans, that like he just said, gravity, physics, and all of that doesn't apply anymore?
That's why
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
They
why
want to
you
say,
get
no, you were
body slammed?
brainwashed to think that you can't fight a big nigga. Me as a little nigga, I'm gonna beat that big nigga up. Nah, bro, it's not brainwashing. It's like literally you're gonna be washed, like all over the floor.
That's why I'm like, bro, that content, Edwin, is so corny. It's just niggas just yelling at each other on a Discord call, saying the most. It's like Xbox Live party energy, and it's like niggas think that shit is funny. And it's like, bro, yeah, it's funny sometimes. They might say
like
something
maybe
like,
a joke. or
yeah, they might say something so
something
outlandish that,
kiki.
like, that was kind of funny, but like.
Yeah.
But me at this point in my life, like when I'm just seeing it and hearing it, like,
Bullying it damn near. is
yeah,
not
yeah,
funny,
yeah. It's
bro.
just like
It's just not
it's just
funny.
like it's not even about like being offended or anything. It's just like, bro,